Hello and welcome to this board game life. My name is Mark, and today I'm doing something new. I'm going to start a new series. This would be one that happens on occasion, but this is called Mailbag, and I decided that I like to do unboxings, but sometimes I order. A lot of times I'll order games and I'll get several at once. So I thought, why not do a little mailbag video where I actually unbox from the actual original shipping package and show you what's come in. And then I will later do unboxings of things that are newer. I might do some stuff that's older because it's still, all these things are newer to me. But I just thought it might be kind of fun to do. So we'll get started. I actually have two packages that arrived today. So we're going to start with the first one. And let's see what's in it. So you guys get to see the truly first shot of what's in here. I ordered a bunch of stuff, so we'll see what's in here. I didn't even remember. All right. So first, and again, all this stuff is purchased by me. Let me just, I think it'd be best to put this box down. So the first thing I have is Slide. So this is a game from Claude Clement for ages 7 and up for 2 to 6 players. It says arrange your grid to score as few points as possible. Maybe I should go to the table. That might be better. But before I do, hit subscribe, hit the thumbs up, and hit that bell icon so you know when I'm dropping new content. All right. I think this will be better to do it this way. So we've got Slide. It's a little party card game. It takes about 15 minutes to play. But basically it says you're going to arrange a grid to score as few points as possible. So you're choosing one of your face down cards. You turn it over to reveal its value and place it in the middle of the table. Then take one of the cards from the middle and rebuild your grid by sliding it into a row or a column. And at the end of the game, all adjacent cards with the same value cancel each other out. So has 100 cards, first player counter, and some game rules. So that's the first one that came in today. That's an actual, it's weird. I thought it was a paper tab, but that's like a cloth tab. So we'll do an unboxing of that later and see. All right. So then I also got a couple of expansions. I got Forest Shuffle, something I played just recently and for the first time. So I picked up the Woodland Edge and the Alpine expansions for Forest Shuffle. So with the woodland, it says between the forest and grassland, the woodland edge provides shelter for many different species and is just as diverse as the forest itself. Discover new forest creatures venturing out of the undergrowth. So this adds 36 new cards to the game. And then the Alpine, in the mixed mountain forest of the Alps, all the way up above the tree line, you can find numerous animals, plants, and mushrooms. And while they share their habitat, their demands are extremely diverse. And it adds another 36 new cards into the mix. So both of these are expansions. They do require the original Forest Shuffle game to play. All right, got a couple more in this box. So here's one I've been looking forward to. Bomb Busters, designed by Hisashi Hayashi. Oh, by the way, let me backtrack a little bit. So these are designed by Kosh and published by Lookout Games for the Forest Shuffle expansions. This one, designed by Hisashi Hayashi and illustrated by Dom2D and published by Pegasus Spiel. This is one I've heard a lot about, and it looks like a fun little party game. It plays 2 to 5 people, 20 to 40 minutes, and it's for ages 14 and up. And basically, there's a bomb full of wires, and the countdown has begun. Who are you going to call? You, the bomb buster. Busters. So to safely defuse each bomb, you need to collaborate with your fellow team of bomb disposal experts. Use the wires you have in front of you to try and deduce your teammates' wires. Find and cut identical pairs of wires, but be careful if you snip a red wire. Boom. Use your equipment wisely to meet the dozens of challenges which get more difficult each mission. Tick tock, can you figure it out before it's too late? So 66 missions in this game. So interesting. There's 70 tiles, a board, 25 cards, 5 tile holders, 40 tokens, 7 pawns, 8 resealable bags, 1 rule book, and 5 surprise boxes. So it says, an exciting and ever-evolving experience with 5 boxes filled with secrets to discover. You will find new equipment, nasty surprises, unexpected rule twists. Spoiler includes mind-blowing and immersive sound emissions. Oh, interesting. So that's Bomb Busters. Looking forward to playing this one at a upcoming game night. Then the last one for this box is an older game that they finally started reprinting from Alex Randolph and Rio Grande Games, Ricochet Robots. This is for 14 and up. How can it be infinite players? I don't believe that. There's only so many robots in here. Okay. And then for about 30 minutes. I don't understand the 1 to infinite. That can't be right. I'm sure there's only so many robots. Anyways, yeah, there's 5 robots in the game, 5 position markers. But this here, the control computer has failed and the robots are racing uncontrollably through the factory halls. You got to help the robots and guide them to their destination. Only those who plan cleverly and skillfully exploit the obstacles will reach the finish line, but who will find the shortest route? The Classic is back for the first time. This new edition of Ricochet Robots contains all previously published game boards in one edition. So there's 8 double-sided game boards for over 1,500 different combinations. So kind of cool. I've played the original of this and had a lot of fun. It's definitely a thinker. You gotta map and figure out ways and the shortest route to get to your path, and you're trying to do it while others are doing the same. You're all trying to get to the same spot, and it's not that easy. All right, so let's dive in. That was the first box. Now I'm really excited for the second box because there's something I've been wanting to get. It's been hard. Oh, it's gonna open itself. Just me lifting it up. There's something I've been really wanting, and it's in this box. And it's been a little hard to get. I got a notice from one of my places I buy from the other day, and it was like, hey, this is back in stock. And I couldn't order through the mobile, like the mobile browser. It was like, nope, doesn't work. Yes, it is in this one. And by the time I got home and tried to order it, it was completely sold out. So they sold out of their stock very quickly. So I'm gonna save that one for the end. All right. At least that's the plan. All right, so we'll start off. This is not the one I was talking about, but we'll start off with this. I got Parks, Roll and Hike. This is from Keymaster Games. And does it say who made this? Henry Audubon and Matox Schuler, with illustrations by Andrea Demutu. Again, published by Keymaster. So this is says you're going to lead a group of hikers as you roll down the diciest trails, discover breathtaking sights, sketch the scenic terrain, spot elusive wildlife, and record it all in your trusty logbook. It's all the wild wonder and stunning beauty of nature crammed into one teeny box. So it does. You're going to play across 6 different U.S. national parks: Yosemite, Death Valley, Glacier, Arches, Great Smoky Mountains, and Acadia. And it's about a half hour for 1 to 4 players, ages 10 and up. And it is, if you're familiar with Parks, this is kind of based off Parks. It's the roll and write version, I guess, of that game. So there's that one. Okay. Then let's get this one out. Hostage Negotiator. Crime Wave, Terror in the Streets from Van Ryder Games. This one is a solo player game, single player, 15 to 30 minutes, ages 15 and up. And in this, it says there's been a rash of crime in recent months. The importance of having a good hostage negotiator has never been more critical to the department. This is where you come in. In this follow-up to the acclaimed, hostage negotiator. I guess this was the original. So this one here is the follow-up to the original Solitaire game. This is a standalone expansion, can serve as a fully playable introduction or expand upon existing content. With its unique tension-filled gameplay, you feel the pressures you try to save the hostages and end the crisis. This comes with new conversation cards, terror cards, larger dice, new hostage pieces, and more. And then, of course, I've got the original as well. I guess I thought this was going to be the original one. And I got this little box with the expansion, but this is the original here. So, hostage negotiator. Let's see. It says, crisis. Today you got the call. It only happens on rare occasions, but it is what you have spent your life preparing and training for. Hostages. Hostages have been taken. You heard the command center near the scene. The crisis commander chief briefs you on the situation, and you pick up the phone, and the mental jousting begins. This is a solitaire card game and dice game where you play the role of a hostage negotiator. You have the responsibility and the burden of negotiating with a hostile abductor who has taken hostages. Use your wits to adapt to whatever the situation throws your way and save the hostages and win the game. In Hostage Negotiator, you use conversation cards to carry out several conversations with the abductor. You resolve cards by rolling dice, and your success or failure largely depends on your ability to control the abductor's threat level. In the meantime, you'll need to acquire more conversation points so that you can buy more cards. Above all, you must save the hostage. After each conversation, you resolve a terror card, making your objectives even more difficult. So, yeah, this is by the same people that make Final Girl. It's very popular. I'm kind of thinking it's going to be something along kind of similar-ish vibes, maybe. But again, solo, 15 to 30 minute for ages 15 and up. That's Hostage Negotiator. All right, now to the last one. Moon Colony Bloodbath from Rio Grande Games. And this is from Donald X. Carino, who Dominion, I believe, from Dominion fame. But this when I first heard this game, I was like, what? Like, the name alone just kind of like, nah, it just didn't seem like my thing. But I watched someone do a playthrough of this, and I was like, wow, this seems interesting. So it kind of sparked my interest, and then it was like really hard to get. And finally, I was able to get it from one of the retailers I frequent through the mail, because I have yet to see it in a local game store. But this is Moon Colony Bloodbath. So, cities on the moon. This will be humanity's crowning achievement. At last, no longer bound to the Earth, the moon, a stepping stone to the stars. The rockets are loaded with supplies and colonists. The robots are programmed and ready. Everything has been planned down to the tiniest detail, and there's no chance whatsoever of failure to the moon. This is an engine losing tableau game with a shared deck. The players build that makes things happen. Many of them bad things that kill people in your moon colony, but some are positive and some that let you build up. The game lasts until one player's moon colony has no people left in it, or the players reach the bottom of the event deck. The player with the most survivors wins. So I'm like really looking forward to looking at to checking this game out. So this is something I will probably be playing here very, very soon. Very soon. Probably in the next couple of weeks. I'm hoping to get this one played. So I know this Wednesday we're doing some. Excuse me. We're going to do the Battlestar Galactica, the board game, this coming week, and that's probably going to take most of our time. So this is 45 minutes, 1 to 5 players, ages 14 and up. So we might be able to get this in. Just depends on how long Battlestar takes and how long it takes to do a teach on this, but I don't think it's going to be long. So maybe we can squeeze in one of these. All right. Well, that is it for this mailbag on April 6th of 2025. Please hit the thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a new content. And then, because you're going to want to come back to see every one of these, I'll be doing a separate video unboxing each one of these, starting with this one. Can't wait to open this. So come back. I'm trying to upload videos every day. So, all right. Thanks again for watching. We appreciate your support. We'll talk to you. We'll catch you at the next one. All right. All right. Feel free to comment. All right. Bye.